Go ahead now, girl. Ladies and gentlemen, bake on somewhere now. Why standing at my office? Looking in here. Benjamin, God bless you. You know, I want to pop in. Somebody notified me that I got two different shifts. You know, I got different time zones, people different time zones in the Blessed Tribe. And the Blessed Tribe is growing. So as you can see when I do a Q&A, a lot of times it's hard for me to see all the questions. And it's hard for me to get through all of the questions. So I realize when I have the free time, I'm going to have to do a few more Q&As as time permits so that I can get the questions of the people that I miss. So, it take a couple minutes. I had to send a message out to let the Blessed Tribe know I was going to be going live and had to put it on my Instagram. And somebody told me that they haven't been getting the notifications, that YouTube isn't sending the notifications. So I know it. So as you see, couponing with Sade Lynn, she say finally caught alive. So it's different times, people, doing things at different times. So I got to try to go live, whenever I'm able to, just to catch the different shifts. I've got the morning shift, afternoon shift, night shift. So if you ask the question in the morning and you got to answer, maybe try to let some of the people who missed it, or some people who was asking a question and didn't get their question answered, let them ask a question. And it probably take us a couple minutes so that it'll finish loading on my end here. I'm on my Wi-Fi. Cher, thank you for making it. Cher, one of my moderators and huge supporter. She one of the few caramel kisses in there. Another moderator, huge supporter. Those young ladies, they shown me that they could understand to where they understand. You don't have to argue just because somebody say something that you disagree with. You don't have to argue. They listen and they get what's for them and let the rest go. And that's what I call emotional intelligence. I'm always having to deal with, when I'm going through comments, dealing with people want to argue, and I don't argue about what I know. I'm speaking from my experience. Hey, thank you, Cam B. If you got a question, we could go ahead and get started now. We're about 3 minutes in. Put a hashtag Q on there or put the question. What really catch my eyes when y'all put them little fire sirens in front of it. Tony, how do you love like you've never been hurt? And when will a person know that true healing has taken place and that they are ready to love again? That's essentially the second part of your question is the answer to your question. That's when you know you can love as if you've never been hurt. That's when you know true healing has taken place and that you're ready to love again. And so basically what that means is when you can go into a relationship and you can give a person trust. Let's say in your past relationship, your ex, he would come in late from work. And let's say he would come in 2 hours late from work. And then later you found out he was cheating. Well, let's say you get into a new relationship and this guy's a super hard worker and he works overtime and his check shows that he works overtime. When you can be in that relationship and not come at him when he gets home, oh, where were you? You with your other woman? And you don't have to come like that, but you can say, wow, you really working hard. How was it? What did they have you doing today? And you sit down and you go into a conversation. That's when you know you truly healed. And that's what loving as if you've never been hurt. That's what that looks like. Veronica, God bless you. God bless you. Question, my 6-year-old dad has been inconsistent and he wants nothing to do with him. Should I force him? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You never force a man to be in a child's life because that's something he should already want. So a lot of time when you forcing a man to be in a child's life and he don't want to be there, it actually will be really bad for that child, because you a man who don't want to be there is not going to be a good example. It's not going to be loving and caring. No question. I'm really enjoying the certification course. Awesome job on the content. Thank you so much, Danielle, for that feedback. I'm glad that you getting that out of it, and that you know, learning and grabbing what you can out of that. You're talking about the life coach certification course, which for a limited time, y'all remember to use your coupon code My Mentor. What do you think about baby daddies who try to control their child's mother's relationships because of the child, when they are the one who let go of the relationship? I think you just gotta let him know that he has no control. You gotta set those boundaries to where you don't even answer his phone call after 7 p.m. Maybe not even after 5. Say, listen, if you need to talk to me, call me on my lunch break. It's at 11 a.m. or it's at noon or it's at 1. And you don't answer the phone at 9:30, 10 p.m. because it's like the child already in the bed sleep, so ain't no need to be calling. You got to create those type of boundaries to where also you cut off refrigerator rights, to where he can't just come in and just come in your house when it's his time to pick up. That he come in and he's sitting all on the couch, he going to the refrigerator, y'all meet at the park to do the drop off and pick up. So now when you set these boundaries, he knows he has no control and no say so. The other thing is, don't ask him for anything unless you absolutely need it, or unless he got a child support order. You know, don't go out your way to ask him for something just to be asking him. The less you show him that he's needed, the more he realizes he doesn't have control in your life. Tony, I'm passionate about mental health and want to be a therapist. I have a bachelor's but still need my master's. I'm deciding whether or not 3 more years of school is worth it. Thoughts? Now, you're asking the wrong one for that now, because I'm a life coach. And to be honest with you, as a life coach, I'm able to impact a lot of lives as a life coach and to help them. And I don't have to label, diagnose, or prescribe. And I don't have to stay inside of a treatment plan like a mental health person. I don't have to stay inside of a treatment plan, and I don't have to be audited, and I don't have to, you know, be recertifying and all of that. And I could be my own boss. So me personally, I feel like the people who are therapists, they already therapists, they could be therapists. You got to really identify why you want to do that, and how much of it do you want to do therapy, or do you just want to help people in their life? If you just want to help people in their life, you know, reach their goals and grow and stuff like that, you could be a life coach consultant. You don't have to spend all that money getting all that schooling. But if you want to do literal therapy, you want to be addressing those topics, you know, specifically, then yes, it'll be worth it. I love to be comfortable. Sharon, God bless you. I love to be comfortable with a loving man, but his family is too scanned, and I don't like company. I love to be comfortable with a loving man. You probably had a typo in there, but his family is too scanned, and don't like company. Maybe scared. Put that in if you're a member of the Blessed Tribe, Sharon, put what you meant in there. You know, repost that, and if somebody see it and I miss it, because I don't even want to speak on that, if I really don't understand. And before y'all hit the send, y'all read it 2 times, because you know sometimes one word is change the complete question, and my answer will be totally off based on what you want to say. Stephanie, God bless you. I'm looking for Sharon to see if Sharon is a member of the Blessed Tribe, but I don't know. But just to speak on that period, a lot of times a man family is not going to like you anyways. So you got to realize the relationship is between you and that person. Because a lot of times family going to be a little controlling. But at the same time, if family going to be butting in and the man is going to let the family butt in and do what they want to do, then that's when you got to move back. That's when the relationship is not for you. God bless you and your family. Ruby, L, God bless you. Thank you. The ratio, God bless you. Well, thank you for the response. He's on child support and a PPO at the moment. Hey, that's good. I don't know what PPO is. Somebody told me not too long ago. Soul and Vibe, God bless you. Tony, I'm 20 years old. Boyfriend broke up with me in November. I'm having a hard time moving on. Advice? When he contacts me, he said he doesn't want a relationship but wants to see me. How do I move on? You move on by blocking him. You don't ever give an ex-boyfriend access to you. You having a hard time moving on because he's still contacting you. Lanita Boykin, God bless you. So you got to move on with your life. Don't ever let a man leave you and then keep in touch with you. No, buddy. You don't want to be all the way in, then get all the way out. Don't let them be there wasting your time. Marie B, what are your thoughts on toxic in-laws? Thank you. Your in-laws have to be checked by your spouse. You know, in-laws can be toxic, but they got to be checked by the spouse. Some in-laws going to be ignorant and they're going to overstep their boundaries. They're going to say stuff they shouldn't say. And that's when your man got to check them. But that's when your man got to check them. You know, I had to let my mama know. I had to let my sister know. You know, be careful what you say about my wife. You know, don't bring any negativity to me about my wife because you upset because I'm doing this and that for her. And like my wife, it was our anniversary. I got her a gift, you know, it cost me. And at the same time, my sister had asked me for some money. I said, listen, I can't give you that money. I can't help you with what you need because I got to take care of my wife first. It's our anniversary. Sometimes family will get upset about stuff like that, but I don't care nothing about that because I know what I got to take care of. And so that's how a man energy and attitude got to be. He got to be able to check his mama and say, listen, mama, look, I'm married. I love you. If you love me, then you'll respect me. And this and my woman, that's me because we won. So if you disrespecting my wife, you disrespecting me. And if you disrespecting me, then we're going to have to get some distance. I ain't going to dishonor you. I ain't going to disrespect you, but I'm going to get some distance. Said his feelings are so strong that after 8 months of talking and not meeting, it hurts and can't talk much. Makes sense. Yeah, it could make sense. Because long distance is extremely hard for a man. Men do not do good at long distance. And so it's really a waste of time. And what you got to realize is kind of like for a man, that energy and you talking, y'all making love to the mind. The mind is the largest sexual organ. So for a man, it's kind of like if you shake up that Coca-Cola, you shake that Coca-Cola up, it want to explode. That's how a man is. So while y'all talking, it's working him up. And not being able to see you, hug you, kiss you, that could just make him want to just throw in the towel. But if he really, really love you and care about you, he'll be trying to figure out a way for you to move to him or him to move with you. Marissa, God bless you. Anna, I can't remember your question. Ann H, I can't remember your question just because I'm answering so many questions. I'm not really remember names. So when you say, what can you do? I know you adding on to a question, but I'm not really taking in who name come with what question. So I can't even remember which one your question was. My advice on any advice on starting a cooking channel, teaching people how to cook. I want to stand out from the rest and make my channel unique. It really ain't nothing you unique because you. You know, that mole in your face, the size of your lips, how your eyes set, that's what's gonna make your channel unique, to be honest with you. Ain't nothing new under the sun. You know, you could, unless you finna jump out of a plane and cook the recipe coming down on the stove while you out skydiving, ain't nothing new. Ain't no way you could cook that somebody ain't did it already or something very, very close to it. You know, unless you got Oprah in there as your assistant helping you, just cook. It's gonna be your recipes. If you add your little twist or something, you know, you make you some barbecue and then you decide you finna use a certain special ingredient, that'll set you apart. But other than that, And to be honest with you, just keep it simple. I would take a smartphone, invest in a smartphone if you don't have one, invest in the phone tripod and just sit it there and just let it shoot. You could plug in a mic to the phone, a lav mic, and just keep it simple to where you shooting it and you could upload it. When people try to do all this extra stuff, got a cameraman, got all these lights, got to do all this editing, got to put all these graphics, got to put all, you burn yourself out and you never get to where you need to be. I keep it simple. I just want to say thank you for your knowledge twice in one day. Hey, God bless you. Actually, 3 times in one day because I posted a video this morning called Invest in Yourself. Then I went live earlier. Now I'm live here. I asked my wife, could I do this live? Because we got a date at 9. She said, yeah. So, I started to feel crazy about serving so much. But the Lord said, man, you got to do you. Joya, I don't know if that's how I pronounce it, but, God bless you. Thank you. Tony, thank you for all you do for the Blessed Tribe. I know it gets hard, but I appreciate the effort you give on a consistent basis. You've helped me grow so much. Hey, God bless you. I appreciate those who appreciate. Sharon, okay, I love this man, but his family is too private and does not like to see anyone. But his family is too private and does not like to see anyone. What can I do? The key is, does he love you? Does he love you? And because if he loves you, then what they want won't matter. So that's the key. If a man tell you that he can't see you or be with you because his family is private, he don't want you. He don't want you. You hear me? A man will do a whole lot for love. He don't want you. Coach Rod, God bless you. God bless Brother Tony. I'm taking a Birth Your Book course, and Friday I'm going to purchase the Life Coach certification online. The one man that's going to support you, you're doing God's work. Hey, I sure appreciate you, brother. I sure appreciate you. Oh, okay, you talking about next Friday, because I was like, the day. Oh, no. Oh, the day Saturday. Okay, you talking about, I'm thinking the day Friday, man, being in his house. God bless you, brother. I'm glad to hear that. Tomorrow, just want to say thanks. Thank you for being the big brother I always needed, even though I'm older than you. Hey, God bless you. Hey, I might be older than you now. I might be lying about my age now. What is he actually saying when he says we're all going to get hurt no matter what relationship we're in? Is that Manglish? It feels set up. He's saying that he is trash. That's Manglish for I'm trash and I can't do right. I'm not going to do right by you. So if you're going to be with me, you're going to get cheated on. That's what he's saying. That's all he's saying, really. What's the difference between love? I love you always, but I'm not in love with you. X told me that. That's just what it means. Like I love this here candy bar. I love this here game controller. You hear me? I love this here bank card. You hear me? See, I love this here house slipper my wife bought me. It's a UGG. It's a UGG house slipper. You see what I mean? Love mean I cry if you die. In love mean I sacrifice everything to be with you. But love, you love your TV on the wall. It's different levels of love. Like love can be very, very shallow. And then when love gets very, very deep, that's what we call in love. And in love is a sacrificial love, meaning that I'm going to get over my ego. I'm going to get over my youthful lust. I'm going to get over my selfishness to love you. That's what in love is. We both cheated. And earlier you said it's over. I'm moving out to heal. Can we recover while separated? Can we save the marriage if I leave? Men learn through loss. Am I playing myself? Yeah, you playing yourself, but anything is possible. I don't have the final say so on that. It's a gamble either way, so you got to realize what you willing to gamble. But what I will tell you is that it's very, very rare for you to physically cheat on a man and for him to truly heal and forgive. It's very, very rare. I've never seen it happen. And even the men who stay after being cheated on, they doing something behind closed doors to get back. Even though they don't let her know or may not tell her to rub it in her face, they doing something to get back. Even if it's just watching nasty movies and he got his favorite nasty actor that he watch and he just in there, you know, in his bathroom by himself and he just, yeah, take this. Take this. Ugh, yeah, you want to cheat on me? Take this. So men don't really, if a woman cheat on a man, it's a wrap. And that's what women need to learn from men. You rarely, y'all gonna be in it. If a man get cheated on and he stay with that woman truly, wholly, purely, faithfully, he need to be in the Guinness Book World Records. I don't see that. I don't see that happen. Wendy, I purchased your life coaching certification a few days ago and have since seen your live event in ATL open up some spaces. Do you suggest doing the weekend event or stick to the online course? Well, I'll stick to the online course, but you could do the live. But the online course, they the same. You know, it's like the live is just you asking questions, but you're gonna get those questions answered anyways because I do Q&As with the students. And the online, you get access to that for life. You can watch the videos every day. You download the textbook, so it kind of save you the flight or the gas and the time. Just more convenient. And also that June 6th live, we don't know if that 19 still gonna be out here, so we trying to see. So I definitely you in the most convenient one. uh Stephanie Jackson, I don't know what you talking about. 8 months talking, not meeting, said it hurts and can't talk much. And you ain't hear your answer earlier. Plan for me to move on. Plan for me to move when I get a job. Okay, you add to it. Jobs are scarce now. What can I do to keep the connection? I miss talking. If a man give up on you, you got to give up on him. You can't be trying to figure out what you could do to get him back and all of that. If a man want to leave you, let him leave. Don't ever beg a man to stay with you. Never beg a man to stay with you. Never beg a man to come back to you. If a man want to leave you, it's only been 8 months now. It's hard to be in a long distance relationship, but 8 months, he ain't make it a year. He want to leave you because he don't want you. So you miss talking. You love him. He don't love you. So that's what you got to understand now. That's hard to hear, but I'm here to tell you now. I'm here to tell you. So hey, don't hold out for that now. Go on about your business. Forever April. I am 24, dealing with a single father that's 27. He seems too busy to see me since he's in school and taking care of his kids. Should I take a step back? Absolutely. Absolutely, you need to be doing reverse lunges. Absolutely, you need to pull a quad muscle. You reversing back on that lunge so long because let me tell you, man always got time. What he in school for? He trying to be Ben Carson, the gifted hands. If he ain't trying to be no surgeon, if he ain't in school to be no surgeon, he got time for you. Because guess what? If the child in school, and so you get out of school, you in college, class over with. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. If you working throughout the day and you doing night school, you ain't doing that because you got a child. So you done got home, did your homework, and you get your child. You put your child down to bed 8:30, 9 o'clock. What you doing from 9 p.m. on to midnight? You ain't studying unless you're in school to be a surgeon. So that's that's something you got to look into. Hey, now, y'all got to listen to Caramel Kisses. Now, Caramel Kisses say, don't send Tony lip emojis, please, at Stephanie A. But listen, Caramel now. Caramel, she gonna warn you once now. She got the ability to block you now. So don't be sitting over. I'm a married man now. TT, God bless you. Ex lost mom, dad, and bro within the last 4 years. with most recent death. With most recent death, 12/2017. Dated 1 year. Long distance. Now in the same state. Left him in November because he pulled away. He's in therapy now, and we talked for the first time today. He's very apologetic how to move forward. I'll tell you this. Just move forward with your legs closed. Don't go over there and, oh, you lost your family? Here, get you some loving. No, go over there with your legs closed, and you move forward with your legs closed. And y'all just talking, and y'all just building. If you talking and you building, and your legs closed, because you ain't giving no sympathy. You ain't giving no sympathy. You know, all that. You giving sympathy with your time and your energy, but not no move in, not no let's, get to here. You got to take your time, because see, men, that'll hurt a man, that really hurt a man, but men process things differently. And a lot of times a man will see something that he done went through, and he actually is built for it. He actually was given the strength to get through it. But if he see that you really, really care about that, then he'll take and he could use that to get what he want. So just keep your legs closed, and that'll show you if he really trying to connect and build. Shemaya, I saw your question here. I'm a new member. God bless you. I appreciate you telling the game. Out of anger, husband tells wife to file for divorce. After cooling off, he apologizes and says he wants his marriage. He was just frustrated. What you got to do in that situation, you got to tell him that's your first and last time, because that's actually a form of abuse. Okay, you can't say all the words on here, but that's actually a form of that there. So when he says that, you got to tell him that's your first and last time. Say it again, I'm gonna grant your wish. So when you get frustrated, that's what we call emotional intelligence. You got to do your cool down technique, talk backwards from 10, walk to the door and back, start doing you some pacing, do you some push-ups, but you're not going to be dangling this over my head and all of that there. So you got to let them know that that's unacceptable. I'm going to call you the piano just because the way my accent set up, I just struggle even saying that in my head. I'm just like, man, that's going to really come off my tongue the wrong way. So I'm going to just call you the piano. Okay. Just found out boyfriend was a habitual liar. And then you put another hard word in there, because the way I space words out, you got me cussing. Just found out boyfriend was a habitual liar. I had convo with another woman and found out how manipulative, using all the words, ain't you? He has been. I broke up with him. No question. Just want words of encouragement. And know that right there. Okay. God bless you. Okay. Well, like they say, you dodged a bullet. That's what you got to realize. You got to process the fact that when you find something out before you done gave your body, or you done had to reproduce with him, or you done had to get married, you said boyfriend. That's what that space for. That space is to be there, to be able to learn about who he is. And when you find out who he is, you out of there. You able to get out of there before it's too late. So count your blessings, because a lot of people still got to co-parent with this person forever, Cam B. Tony, I am 36 this year and feel I have failed in life due to not being married and having a family. I don't do online dating and find it hard to meet men. I now feel it's too late. How can I change this? Hey, listen to me. You better ask one of the ladies that's in their 50s and 60s that be on here on this YouTube. They'll let you know you're a spring chicken. You're a spring chicken. I tell women all the time, you really don't have to worry about nothing. Just kind of coast because Oprah ain't got kids. She don't look like she upset. So what you have to realize is life gonna go on. Life gonna go on. It ain't about a man and cheering. Like, live your purpose, fulfill your purpose. That's gonna give you meaning. And then when you step into purpose, you gonna attract somebody for you. Too Bella, God bless you. One of my other supporters, moderators in here. But you still a spring chicken. You still a spring chicken. You so young. You still got Similac on your breath. So you got to understand that, like, you got plenty of time, plenty of time. If a Brianna, God bless you. If a guy makes a woman his baby mama, does that mean he does not value her? He value you, but you got to realize now you got great value, which is the Walmart brand. Okay, if you got a Walmart near you, if you ain't got a Walmart, if you live somewhere ain't got no Walmart, look up Walmart great value. You got great value brand, and then you got the name brand. So he values you. He just don't put the most value on you. He value you now, but it's just different levels of value. You got Toyota Tercel value, then you got Lexus value. So he got some value for you, but he just does not have maybe the amount of value you want. So you got to understand that and realize that it's a man who will value you so much that he don't mind being a stepdaddy. And what I do, look at what Russell Wilson doing. See what Russell doing? Future did not value Sierra. But now here come Russell Wilson, and he over here. I don't know why Wilson came out like that. But Russell Wilson over here, she named brand. He is a proud. I ain't never seen a stepfather that happy. He's so happy you can't even call him stepfather. He like father 2.0. So you got to understand that what one man don't value, the next man been waiting for all his life. So understand that now. Kelsey, God bless you. Canada, $12. So that's like $1.20 in the U.S. Well, y'all, God bless you now. Hey, God bless you. Now I'm just playing. Sometimes people from Canada be writing me like, oh, it's too much on the conversion for your coaching. I'll be like, hold on now. That's where you chose to live at, okay? Don't try to come ask me for no discount. But I sure appreciate you, Kelsey, for showing up here from Canada. I think that's Canada. Forgive me if that's somewhere else. My ex ghosted me, then text after 3 weeks and switched it around saying it was me who ghosted. He put me down for sending his stuff back. Why is he so defensive, and what to say next time he texts me? Well, that's what a man does. One lady I heard call it the Jedi mind trick. A man want to put that on you, so you got to live with that. And he can just ride off into the sunset. So you got to understand that right there, that it's really just his ego. And when you say next time he texts you, you shouldn't be responding next time he texts you, because he ghosted you. When he ghosts you and he don't hit you up for 3 weeks, no, don't waste it, because what'll happen, that's his habit. So what that means is you'll move on with your life, and next time instead of 3 weeks, it'll be 3 months. And you'll be sitting there and you've been doing good, you living good, you ain't got nothing to hide. You sitting there at the park, you done got your little park basket out, and you got your little sandwich in there, your cheddar chips, and your new boyfriend right there, and you got your phone face up because you ain't got nothing to hide. But because you didn't block your ex, here come his name and number popping up, or here come his number popping up, and then he calling, because he just watched your story or your picnic basket. And because you still got an open line of communication and he blow your phone up 3 times, now your new boo about to be your old boo, because he feel like you still got a soul tie with your ex. So understand that now. When a man leave you, cut him all the way off to where he can't get to you. Marie B, God bless you. What are your thoughts on a man with 3 baby mamas? He's not married and living with the 3rd baby mama. I'm going to be honest with you like this right here. I don't have no thoughts on them, just like you shouldn't have. When a man in a situation like that, you need to pay him no mind. That's what your thoughts need to be. Pay him no mind. You hear me? Don't even think about that. What you wasting your time for? That's absolutely not. That's like buying a car that you can afford, a new car or a gently used car, but you considering buying this car that been through Katrina and been through Sandy in New York, and had the last owner had the 19 in there coughing on the steering wheel, and you thinking about buying it. So when you say what's your thoughts on that, I don't have no thoughts about that car. Why I'm considering a car that made it through Katrina and was sitting on the side of the road floating, and then it made its way to Florida, and now they trying to resell it. That's what you is dealing with when you dealing with a man like that. 3 baby mamas, ain't married now, one of them living with the third one. Absolutely not. I'm all the way out of there. You got to pull a hamstring, you running so fast from that man. Listen to me now when I tell you this. Stephanie, God bless you. Let's say us as a female don't have social media, including Instagram, Facebook, MySpace, etc. Okay, MySpace. I got no MySpace. Should we tell that to a man? He might think we are lying, or we just trying to get brownie points. You don't have to tell that. If he asks you, you can tell him. But for you to just bring it up, then it does sound like brownie points. Like, and so just so you know, I don't have Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, anything. Okay, I don't do social media the way these other little things you're dealing with do. So he gonna take it like that. Like, okay, you ain't got social media. You want a cookie? Your phone probably ain't got the data. That might not be what. So a man gonna take it a different way. He gonna be like, your phone ain't got no data on it. That's why you ain't got social media. Or he gonna take it like, well, child, you slap crazy because you ain't got Facebook and you ain't got Instagram. What's wrong with you? So a man might think that you cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs because that's just so common. You got Condoleezza Rice and Michelle Obama got more social media than you. And they classy. They busy. So you see what I'm saying? It don't actually benefit you not having those things. So just bringing that up is a waste. But if he asks you, you ain't bring it up, that means you're not wearing it on your sleeve, you ain't wearing it on your forehead. So if he asks you and you tell him you don't have social media, now he's actually extremely happy about that. Because I used to love when my wife ain't have social media. Now she got social media. I thought I was going to have some problems, but I ain't got no problems. She do what she need to do. But I used to love when she ain't have no social media because it's like, man, my woman focused all the way on me. Because when you get that social media, oh, look at look at this dog she got. Now I got a dog running around here. Oh, look at this. They remodeled their kitchen. Now I got to get kitchen remodeled. Oh, look at these shoes. Oh, now I got to get the shoe. You see what I mean? Social media cause problems, for a situation. So honestly, if the less social media somebody got, a man actually like that unless you wearing it on your sleeve. Pleasant Smith, God bless you. Y'all hold on now. Hold on. I see somebody keep asking a question. I'm trying to get to him. Because I done seen. Okay. Can you talk about divorce and guilt? Was cheated on several times, but I feel kind of sorry for a husband who seems lost. That's good. You got the love of Christ, but that's what you're going to have to do. Let Christ love him. See, you trying to do what Jesus died on the cross for. Let Jesus do his job and you move on with your life. Hi, Tony. I am a Baptist and I have a relationship, but what I want to do is for my parents to see his parents, but they are private and don't want to see anyone. What can I do? Okay. So your question getting deeper and deeper and deeper. Sharon, you probably gonna need a session. When you can't just express that whole message in that right there, you might need a session. But see, this is the thing. You got to get beyond tradition. Every woman, a lot of women, not every woman, a lot of women want a wedding. Guess what? Me and my wife got married in the courthouse. It was $79. I think they had a special, $79.99, or no, it was probably $75. But we got married in the courthouse. Nobody was there but her mama, because it was in the middle of the day. My parents was working. So you see what I mean? But look at our marriage today, 13 years. So my parents didn't meet my wife's parents. I ain't meet my wife daddy until we have been married 5 years. And he was in her life. He sent her money every month. They talked. She wasn't raised in the house with him. I ain't meet him till we had been married 5 years. You see what I mean? A marriage between y'all two. Don't get so caught up in all the tradition and all of that right there. Cause you'll be done block your blessing. Latoya, I took your life coach certification and I'm working on my second book. God bless you. I'm divorced and haven't had any luck with relationships. Any advice? Well, the good thing is before you start coaching clients, you probably ought to do a session or two yourself. And that's what we could talk about. Your relationships. And really getting specific to your situation. I'm pretty sure it's a few things you need to do, but that's a specific situation. So I can't really see you on the, but it might be just one tweak. It might be one tweak. It might be the way you're dressing, might be the way you're doing your makeup, might be the way you're thinking, what you're telling yourself. It could be one thing that's blocking your blessing. And so that's you're gonna have to dig a little deeper on that. Chrissy, God bless you. Hi Tony, Dad been very helpful. Now see the VIP line getting too long. Now y'all hold on the VIP line. Let me get some of the free before 11 into the club on this Saturday night. So y'all, God bless y'all. Y'all blessing me, but they ain't really what I'm doing it for. I'm on here. I'm trying to get to all the here questions and y'all popping up there. And I appreciate y'all now. God bless you. Now. You hear me? I don't want you to understand, but I'm feeling a little overwhelmed amount of fast these questions coming in here. I'm like, I'm in the reading bee. I'm like, Keela in the reading bee. Hi, Tony. Dad been very helpful during this time. Been calling me babe/baby. Dad. Oh, son, dad. Okay, you got creator. I just thought that was a space. Okay. Son, dad been very helpful during this time. Been calling me babe and baby when answering my questions. Ask him to not call me this. He says I'll always be his baby. Says last 3 months been hard for him as well. Feelings coming up. I tell you what, tell him let him keep feeling. But if you know he's in your past, leave him in your past. And don't worry, like, you ain't got to get into the semantics. You ain't got to get in the tit for tat little situation like that. And you just taking, if he calling you baby, okay, just flush it down the toilet. Let it go in one end, out the other. Don't even show him, give him the satisfaction that you paying attention to that and that you getting in your feelings about it. Because then he said, okay, I got her. Because she could just ignore that. I got her. The man who handled her food at McDonald's drive-thru say, hey, babe, she could just ignore that. But when you give it attention, it show him he still could get under your skin, still could get to you. Shauna, God bless you. Now, Shauna, you was in the first Q&A this morning. I remember your name now. I remember your name because it's unique with that UNNA. Hi, Tony. I've been with my spouse for 5 years, and he keeps saying he wants to fix our relationship. Been with your spouse for 5 years, and he keeps saying he wants to fix our relationship, but lie and choose friends over me. What could I possibly do in this situation? You're in a situation that's kind of going to take like a real conversation, like in a time of peace, like tonight. Since being that we all in the house, sitting and talking to him. And after that, if you don't really get what you want from him, then you're in a situation where you need that 2-week break. Because you say spouse, so I'm guessing you mean a husband. So a husband, you just don't walk away from as easy as you do a boyfriend. If this was a boyfriend, you up out of there. But being that it's your husband, you gonna do your 2-week break first to see if that's gonna hit him. You don't tell his 2 weeks. You tell him, I'm leaving. And so he gonna feel like them 2 weeks is an eternity. But in there, that's when you're gonna get to see if he chasing you, his true colors, if he willing to work. And then you come back and you got a little more leverage because of what I got to do to get you back. And then you say, okay, we got to do this, that. You see what I mean? Wow, somebody bless me. So the Lord just been good to you, Jastel 45. God bless you. Thank you, Tony. You ain't even ask me no question. God bless you. Lord, pour out in our life, Lord. Pour out in our life. Double portion. Bless everybody who done blessed me, Lord. Everybody, all of y'all blessed me because it's the blessed tribe. So that means you on the membership. So I really appreciate y'all. Janine, I got married in the courthouse also 17 years later. Filed divorce. God know it was a heck of a journey. I'm 36 years old, 14. Thank you. Thanks for you and RC Blake. I don't know who the person is, if that's your pastor or whoever, but you probably ought to thank him instead of, thanking me for him or her. So, make sure you thank them too now. But I see what you're saying. God bless you. I'm going to be here. I appreciate that blessing. Somebody, I feel like sometimes people be paying people to go over there. Hey, go over there to they live and say, hey, drop my name in there. Hey, y'all got it's a lot of crazy stuff happening going on out here now. How to deal with a man who does not need you. Sadia, God bless you. How to deal with a man who does not need you and he brings a lot to the table and has a lot to offer. Working on my 3 B's. He hits me, He hits me every couple of days. Nah, you talking about hit you up? I'm not chasing him, but I am interested. I'm thinking you talking about hitting you up. The way you wrote that, maybe you should have said he calls me. Nah, that because right now we locked in right now, so that right there means something different. It's because they say that's on the uptick. All this here, they say it's on the rise right now, being that this situation we in. So I misread that. Yeah, well, I'll tell you this. You can't take it to heart. If a man hit you up every couple of days, you can't take that to heart because it's when a man hits you up every day, that's when it really means something. But you can't take that to heart when it's every other day. Just because you could be on the roster, but it's a big difference between being on the roster and being, a star player. Hi, Tony. There's such a thing as being too available to a man when dating. For example, answering the phone every time he calls. It's not if you're available. If you're available, you're not too available. When you driving and you making your turn and your phone ringing and you hello and all of that, now you too available. You taking and you in church and the pastor preaching and he calling you and you hello. Hold on right quick. And you tiptoeing out the church. Now you too available. So you got to understand that, But if you available, don't take in, be there when you tied up. But if you free, then it's cool. Don't play mind games and ignore the phone if you free. Tony, when you say you post on Twitter 17 times a day, what are you exactly posting? Like different quotes or sayings or what? Yes, I was posting quotes. I don't do that no more because I done built my brand. But when I was building my brand, every hour from the time I wake up, I would start posting at 7:30 a.m. and I would post every hour on the hour. 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30, 4:30, 5:30, 6:30, 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30. And then at 10:30, I would post from 10 to 10:30, but I would post every 5 minutes, almost like a little tweet sermon. And that's what I was doing. I was posting quotes. I would analyze my heart, see what's on my heart, and I would post a quote from what I was feeling in that moment. And so because of that, I have over 30,000 original quotes online. And a lot of my quotes all around people using them. And it's just because I was posting so many quotes. Tony, can a man change his young ways, aka not a grown man yet? It's been 7 months and I see change, but it's not good enough yet. Should I be patient? If he's making progress, if he stops making progress, or if he starts going backwards, then you got to get going. Cam B, what's Tony Cash out? Hey, God bless you. I showed you why you trying to look out, trying to look out for me. God bless you. I showed Tim Henson. God bless you, Tim. Huh? Tim, this say Tim. This say Tim. Somebody on the wrong. Oh, okay. You using your daddy page? Cause it say guy I like on Insta. He only posts him flying. He's a footballer. Usually live outside of America. Footballer. I have never seen a girl on his Insta. How I get his attention? I'm female. He follows no one. You might be reaching a little too high on that one. Okay. He posts pictures of him flying. So he got a jet. Or he got flight money. So he's a footballer. That sound like soccer. They make a whole lot of money. Yeah, you can't get nobody attention like that. And a lot of time when you don't see, a man always got a woman. A man always got a woman. It's 1 out of 100,000 men that's completely single, meaning he ain't touching no woman, he ain't courting no woman, he ain't dating no woman, he abstinent or he a virgin. A man always got a woman. Just because you don't see a woman on Instagram, that's just because he keeping his option open to cheat. When a man showing you his woman on Instagram, it's for one of a few reasons. But when you don't see a woman, that don't mean nothing at all. Trust when I tell you. We just gonna give another shout out to this $100 blessing. That Jastel, bless you, Jastel. They let, now when you get that 100, they let your donation stay up there all night. You hear me? I log in here tomorrow. They still got your donation up there. God bless you. Karen Juarez, God bless you. Hi, Tony. I've been having a hard time letting go of a failed talking stage. It ended a month ago. He wasn't ready for a relationship, so I ended it. He hasn't reached out, and with this quarantine, it's been hard to let go. I understand that, but what you have to do is you just gotta feel. You gotta feel it. You can't run from it. You gotta run through it. So you gotta feel it and just sit there and think about it. As long as you could think about him, just sit there and think about him. Just sit there and think about him and feel it. And then look at the lessons while you watching him in your mind. That's like what I call watching game film. Like when you play a football game, basketball game, and then you go back the day after and you look back at the game. You watch the film to see what you did right and wrong. That's what you do. As you thinking about him, get some out of it by looking at what red flags did you miss? What things did you do wrong? What things did he do wrong? What did you overlook? Get the lesson from it. And the more you think about it and you process it and you get the messages, then that's when it's going to bring healing and you're going to be able to move forward. But don't try to run from it. See, a lot of people just try to be busy, and they're trying to run from it. You can't run from it. You got to run through it. So you got to feel it so that you can heal it. You cannot heal it unless you admit that you feel it. Brianna, God bless you. How can I find out how I am being perceived by males? I do not have male acquaintances to ask. You're going to have to do coaching. You're going to have to sign up for coaching with me. You got to sign up for coaching. That's a coaching. That's what happens in coaching. You know, I get 3 different pictures. It'd be a headshot, full outfit, like when you stepping out on Friday night to go out to eat, and I give you the feedback of what that says to a man, and we identify if that's what you trying, if that's the message you trying to send off. Now me, being a March baby, is what I read. I don't believe in all this, but I read it one time. Say that you're good at, seeing things, reading people, and seeing ahead. And I just have a gift where when I'm on a call, sometimes coaching a woman, she'll show me her boyfriend or the dude she talking to, and I read him to her. And she'll say, wow, how in the world did you know he did the nasty movies? I just could look at him and tell. I just could read that. It's just a gift God gave me. So I'll be able to tell you who you are, what you want, and what you done been through in your life. And how what you done been through in your life got you dressing the way you dressing and sending off the energy that you sending off. And then you'll be able to say, okay, is this what I want to say? Or if I need to make a couple tweaks. X blocked. X is blocked and he knows it. He won't stop reaching out. Will he stop? Eventually he gonna stop. But he probably not gonna stop until he not blocked. He have his fake page. He looking at you from his fake page or from one of his somebody he knows page. He log into another page. So he ain't blocked. He blocked on his page. But he's still watching you. He probably not gonna start reaching out until he sees a post that kind of insinuates that you want a date. Don't post another man now. Don't post no man on your page because you can't be posting a man till you know that's your man. For real, until he posting you. Stephanie Jackson, Tony, how can a man find me and is not on social media or dating sites, and that is a godly man, and that is husband material? You got to get out the house. You got to create a routine, and you got to get out the house. Coco, our dog name is Bella. The dog named Bella. The middle name is Marley. The dog named Bella Marley Gaskins. Now, how they come up with that name, I don't know. But I like the little dog. I like the little dog. It's little, so it only gonna get 4 pounds. It's a Morkie. It's a Morkie. It's a Maltese and a Yorkie. So I like the little dog. It can't do no real damage because it only get up to 4 pounds. So I like that. One of the old big old mouth slobbing, big old boo dogs, I wouldn't have been able to do that. But this little dog, I'm all right with it. Stephanie, you're gonna have to create a schedule. What that means is Friday night. Now, right now you can't have no schedule, so you can't worry about this. But when you get back to normal life, that means you're gonna have to. Friday night you going out to the lounge. Saturday morning 10 a.m. you going to Starbucks, or to the internet cafe. Then you going to the gym. You going to the gym 3 to 5 times a week. You in there an hour, then you go in the cafe for 15, 30 minutes. Get your smoothie, sit down, have your little bite to eat. So you got to create a out of the house schedule. And then wherever you go, gas station, grocery store, what you have to do is you got to have your phone in your purse. Your head got to be up, a pleasant look on your face. And your head got to be on the swivel, watching where you're going. That's when you're going to be approachable. But right now is when you need to be preparing. So right now, what you could do to get ready for your husband, you need to do 100 in-house squats a day. You need to do 100 squats a day. You need to run in place, do imaginary jump rope, 3 minutes at a time. You need to be reading. You need to be praying. You need to be working on your business. You got to be preparing. Because that's what your husband doing right now. He preparing. Let me see. Lanai or Lanny. God bless you if I'm saying your name wrong. And bless you for your blessing. Hey, Tony, I'm 33. Met someone new in my hometown last month. Has no kids just like me. I live in a different state, but he's been consistent with giving me his time. How do I avoid not wasting my time? I like him a lot. You got to evaluate how much time he gives you. So if he's giving you his time and you talking to him every day in some form, and then the conversation is real conversation. Like he want to FaceTime with you. He want to sit and talk. Y'all talking an hour, and then he going to get creative. He want to send you some flowers, He's showing you that he's investing time in you. Now the red flag is if he go to asking you for nasty pictures. Okay, if he go to asking for nasty pictures, that's when you know it's something up. But if he just getting to know your mind, you're in a good place. Kelsey, God bless you. Kelsey came back through with a blessing. Kelsey, I felt like I seen you now. I just ordered. You pre-ordered your book. Thank you for your response earlier. Much appreciated. Hey, God bless you. If y'all have not, do me this favor now. My publisher, they still making us publish the book right now in this time. It come out April 7th. Pre-order A Woman's Influence, if you don't mind. That'll really bless me. I wrote the book, and then my wife, she wrote each chapter, she add her voice to it at the end of each chapter, 2-3 pages. Yeah, I think it'll bless you. Charmel, God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you. Sabrina, God bless you. Pour out in their life, Lord. Just like you can read people, can most guys read girls? Absolutely. Absolutely. What makes guys decide from first glance / interactions that he will be serious with her if he's the quintessential player? Bless you, Tony. Okay. I'm trying to see if I got my little dictionary in here, because do you know how you using quintessential, or you using it the way I use some words, the way it just sound good right there? But I don't want to lie to you now, so let me pull up dictionary.com. But a guy can read you. Every man reads women, and a man will read you just like that, okay? He reading you from head to toe. Now, this the thing. The book is available on Audible. Just seeing that in there. It is on Audible. So if you got the iPhone, you can download the Audible app, or any phone you could download the Audible app. It's going to be on audiobooks on your iPhone. Now, let me look up quintessential, see if you actually know what that word means. See how you spelling this, too. Because I've been looked up the quintuplet player, representing the most perfect or typical example of quality or class. Okay, Sabrina went to school now. Now, it sounded like that's what it meant, but I had to double check. Now, I'll tell you what, the thing about men, and this is hard to hear. This is very hard to hear now. A man he's visual. A man is visual first. 9 out of 10 men, he's visual. So what he's looking to see is that your temple is well taken care of and presented with confidence. And when I say well taken care of, what I mean by that is that you comfortable and you confident. Everybody temple gonna be different, but he's looking to see if you confident and you comfortable. Do you take care of your hair? Do you take care of your skin? Do you take care of your nails? Do you dress appropriately? Do you take your clothing seriously? Even if you in workout clothes, do you take your clothing seriously? That's what he's looking for first. And then from there, he want to get to know you. And that's why I always say keep your legs closed, so that he really actually has to get to know you. Kelly Dark, God bless you. In a long distance relationship, and he used to call / video more. But since 19, he's working 12 to 16 hours a day. He says he's saving up to fly here and for an engagement ring, but he's cut communication in half. Please help. Well, I'll tell you this, these flights so cheap, he don't need to save up. He could buy a flight off an hour of work. So that's a lie, unless he live on the other side of the world. But even then, they still ain't that expensive. And then, talking he's saving up for an engagement ring, listen to me. He lying to you, okay? He lying to you because it's long distance. What it is he might not even be working. He might not even be working because he might be at house quarantine. Unless he work in the medical field. But what it is, he done found him, because y'all long distance, he done found him a quarantine buddy. So he with her so much, He can't call you till she get her workout in or until she knocked out sleep. That's what that is. That's all that is. Cause a man ain't gonna let no woman that he really into just go. He ain't gonna just let you be willy nilly out here. He wanna be on that line with you. You hear me? Listen to me. Does that sound right? Saw a life coaching ad on Facebook for $25. You ain't see mine on there for $25. And anybody who's selling one for $25, you better run. You better run. I had a man tell me I walk and carry myself like I'm already taken, but I'm not. How do I fix that? Is that why I don't get approached a lot? It could very well be if he's not lying to you. Sometimes men just say stuff for the sake of conversation, just to strike up a conversation. So you can't take everything a man says to heart. But walking taking mean that you walking with your head down, or you on your phone, or you walking too fast. That's what walking taking would mean. What does it mean when men say you're a different breed? Should I be offended? Again, it's a conversation starter. A lot of time don't mean nothing, but it's a conversation starter. So what that means is you're a different breed. Just mean he want to flatter you. He want to flatter you because he trying to get you to drop your guard. If he could flatter you, make you laugh, make you smile, you'll relax, you could drop your guard. But it don't mean nothing. A man will tell every quote unquote breed that they're a different breed. And it'll be, he's just talking. Brianna was with my ex for 1.5 years. He broke up with me 3 times over petty disagreements in the first 5 months. Each breakup lasting a day. I became insecure in the relationship and I ended it. Was he training me? Yes, he was. Yes, he was. And that is a form of A. So, Exhibit A, you can't deal with that. You can't let a man keep running in and out your life and want to break up. And a lot of times, a man want to break up just to have him a hall pass. That's just a free day to where he could go back to his ex. You hear me? Get that in, and then come on back to you, get that in with you. So that's what that is. A lot of times, a man will break up for a day just so he could do what he want to do. It's his hall pass. When he go to doing that, just let him keep on going about his business. So don't let him come back again now. Cheryl just pre-ordered. Hey, God bless you. God bless you. Bless everybody who done pre-ordered that book. Remember, it don't charge your card until, it'll authorize your card, but it's not going to charge you until April 6th. So y'all make sure that the card you ordered on, you done transferred some money in there. Because you hear me? I don't want you to get that $35 fee or that $25 fee, then be talking about you need a charge back. So make sure you transfer some money to it now. Tony, I'm 40, and the paradigm in being approached has changed. Only somebody's pow approach. Guy my age wants younger women. What can be done? You right, it has changed. And the paradigm, okay, now y'all trying to show off your degrees tonight. And now the pow approach, I'm not sure, exactly what that is. The guys your age want a younger woman. And that's a lesson, though, for everybody that's, getting seasoned of age. You're going to notice some men want a approach. You're going to notice a lot of men looking for a younger lady to get his groove back. So what you're going to have to do is now, men still approaching, you just got to make sure that you are approachable. You got to make sure that you giving off the energy you want to give off. But then also what you have to do is be open to meeting a man online, but not online dating. Understand, it's a difference between meeting a man online and meeting a man on online dating. Do not do no online dating. Do not do no online dating. People, ladies just be writing all the time about online dating. Listen, that's online dating is trash. Until I get the money to make my online dating app, y'all gonna see how it's different now. My app gonna be different when I make one. But I'm waiting on that money because it costs about $250,000 just for a raggedy one. So them real ones be $2-3 million to build. Y'all ain't know that. But and that's why they got to charge you. So listen, don't do no online dating, but this what you do. You get your Instagram, you get your Facebook. When you get to that Instagram, you get to that Facebook. Now one of y'all come into $250,000, we could talk. Now you get your Instagram, you get your Facebook. Now when you on there and you post it in your story, it's gonna show on people popular page. When you posting every day, your quotes, what you eat for breakfast, you're gonna start to show up on me and popular page. You're gonna start getting DMs. So now it's another way of meeting people online, but not online dating. Online dating send a whole nother message. Some younger men that want older women got mommy issues. Leave that young man and wait on God for the one. You right, Stephanie Jackson. Let me make sure I find the next question now. I'm looking for the ones with the hashtag Q in front of that now. So y'all, let me see. Jessica, I find you. We broke up 2 months ago. Hey y'all, I got 20 more minutes now. I got to get going. We broke up 2 months ago. Have 16-month-old. I've not let him see her in 1 month because he would manipulate me saying he's not going to pay for daycare. I didn't do what he wanted. Told him to get a lawyer for visits. I feel bad. You can't feel bad now. Now you can feel bad, but you got to keep doing what you're doing. You're doing the right thing. You're doing the right thing. Lawyer up. Get to the courthouse. Let the court tell me what kind of visitation you could get. Because I'm not going to be your pawn on your chessboard. That's what you got to let them know. Don't let a man play with your heart. Don't let a man try to get over on you now. Is it reasonable to expect a man to call every day? Yes, absolutely. What if he calls every other day? It ain't real. Or every 2 days? It ain't real. Should I assume he is actually interested? No, he's not. You a roster filler. When a man calling you every other day, he either immature, trying to play mind games, or he juggling you with his relationship or other women that he's courting. And it's a waste of your time. What does low self-esteem look like on a man? What are the signs? Doing too much. When a man doing too much. You see what I mean? So like, if I had low self-esteem, I'd be trying to show my money in my outfits. Always have on my diamond chains. I have on all my diamond watch and my diamond grill. I be shooting, letting you know how people get in their car and they got the thing, and they talking like this on the video. I done sprained my neck, just imitate. They be in there, yeah, so how y'all doing today? Yeah. So yeah, I just wanted to pop in and shoot a video, and they trying to let you see the RR or the Mercedes back there. That's what it'll look like. He doing too much. You shouldn't even be able to tell. You should be able to tell he take care of himself now. But he ain't trying to flaunt and show everything like how these rappers be doing. That's insecurity. That's low self-esteem. And they talking about, oh, I got to do that to sell albums. Man, J. Cole out here looking a mess and still outsell 90% of artists. And hair, and let their hair go. Daughter of a king. Just closed on my first house, so now I can send you a blessing. God bless you. Thank you for that blessing, now. Thank you for that blessing. And you know what? That was smart now, because when you trying to close on a house, they do look at every transaction. I remember talking to one of my friends who look over the loans, and he at the party just laughing and joking about how somebody got LA Fitness coming out and the next charge is Burger King. And I'm like, man, you just in here talking about people's business, people's bank transaction. Ain't that supposed to be confidential? But that's what they do. So you're right. They would have been like, now this $50, how often does this come out? And what was this for? So that was real smart of you. And I thank you and congratulations on your house. That's amazing. May God continue to bless you and pour his favor out on you. Buy the boys a new video game. Hey, God bless you. You know I'm sure gonna do that too. My 6-year-old just asking me for a new video game because he come in here in my office and play on the Xbox in my home office. And Been asking me for a game. So I'm going to tell him, daughter of a king bought you a game. Tony, should men be courting the whole entire time? Tay Royal. Should men be courting the whole entire time until it's time to bring up being in an exclusive relationship? Courting really means trying to win you, taking you on dates, calling you, just leading in the initiating the contact, and being chivalrous. That's what courting is. So actually, courting never stops. Courting never stops. When I get off here, me and my wife, we sit down and we watch us a movie. A lot of times we be too tired like old folks, and we lay there and we talk and we watch us a movie. I'm still courting my wife 13 years in a marriage. So understand that never stops. But yes. Somebody. Hold on. Alasha V. Just pre-ordered the Audible book. God bless you. Question. I have begun to be not so giving in my current relationship. So here recently I tried to turn the tables. Began to be not so giving in my current relationship. So here recently I tried to turn the tables. I don't know what you mean, Alasha. I don't know if you mean turn the tables meaning you're gonna be giving, or you trying to turn the tables where you want him to give. Now, if that's what you mean, you're gonna learn about that in the book you just pre-ordered, where it's the chapter is called "Let Him Love You," and basically what this means is you let the man give, you let the man lead, you let the man do this, okay, and then you reciprocate. You reciprocate. Now, let me see. Shamaya, I got your question now. You ain't got to post it. I know. Shamaya, husband separated, was staying with mom after threatening for divorce because I didn't allow him to move back in because of threats of divorce. Found out he bought a house through social media. He didn't tell me. Okay. All right. Is that a question? It sounds like to me he done. That y'all done. He done moved on. He would threaten divorce. That's what he want to do. A man not going to threaten divorce if he want to be with you. I don't know if you was staying with your mama or he was staying with his mama. But now he done bought a house through social media. Which you can't believe everything you see on social media now. He could know you watching social media and he just giving you a little show. Trust me now. Trust me. That social media stunting gets really, really deep. You hear me? He'll be in a whole Airbnb talking about his new house. So until you know for sure, till you drive past there 3 months from now and see his car there, and you still don't know if he bought it because he could be renting it. So, but that's your husband. Y'all separated. Y'all going y'all separate ways. So don't spend too much time thinking about that. What's your take on men who were raised by their grandparents compared to their actual parents? Always find them a bit different. Yeah, it's all this. It just depends on whether they got love, or not. But at the same time, it could be a little different just because they got a void. Your biological parents not in your life, you got a void, and so everybody else talking about my mama bought me this, my daddy bought me this, and then you got to be saying my grandma bought me this, and be like, oh, why your daddy ain't buy it? And then they got to be, my daddy. I don't know my daddy. So they got to go through that over and over and over. So it's going to be a void in their heart. So you got to understand that sometimes. But to be honest with you, being raised by the grandparents could be better because it's more stability. It's more wisdom they done been taught. More pure love they done seen. So it's a little different. If a man acts distant, should a woman say something or stay silent? That's a tough one because it depends on if you want the relationship or not. If you want the relationship, then you got to speak to it and say, hey, you've been a little distant. What's going on? And then see if you believe that answer. If you know the relationship has ran its course, then just stay silent and go on about your business. Elisha, I said to him, when I need to depend on you, I should be able to. He tells me that's what he doesn't want me to do. Responded so quickly. How do I take it? I said to him, when I need to depend on you, I should be able to. He tells me that's what he doesn't want me to do. Responded so quickly. How do I take it? Lester, you tripping me up now. You gonna need your session. And you might need your little session so you could further explain to me what you're saying. Continue. Yeah, you need a session. You trying to get a whole session, $15. Session $275. You're gonna need a session because I'm gonna have to add a lot of questions for you. My email is support@TonyGashon.com. I don't do email coaching. So if you emailing in, it need to be a business question like, how do I sign up for coaching? How, what's the coupon code for the life coach certification? I don't do email coaching because that's too much time, and that's one-on-one. So if it's one-on-one, it got to be on a professional session. That's why I do this, so that it could be for a lot of people. In the beginning, he depended on me so much, and I gave so much to him. So when he said that, I was thrown off. So it sounded like you saying he doesn't want you to depend on him. All right, I'll get the session. You need to be a member of the Blessed Tribe because you could be typing all this for free if you're a member of the Blessed Tribe. Now you done paid for a year, or you done paid for a year and a half for Blessed Tribe, membership. And I'm still lost. But yeah, you're gonna go a little deeper. Is your man knowledge for all races of men? Men is men. To be honest with you, men is men. Whether it's Billy or whether it's Boucher, men is men. Or whether it's Barack or whether it's Obad. Men is men. So to be honest with you, all of them gonna tell the same amount of lies. All of them cheating. All of them gonna be the same kind of energy. A man gonna be a man. I used to think that certain races was better than others, until I got older and I started to realize, oh, y'all white men nasty too. Y'all woman just stay because she need that check. She want that family taken care of, so she just go ahead and put on up with it, and she got you by that scrotum, and she finna run you through that wringer, because if you divorce her, you finna be paying alimony out your neck. So I learned every different race, nationality do the same stuff. Can you take a man serious if you are dating him while pregnant by another man that you are not with? I met a man in 2018, right before I got pregnant, by a distraction. Could he be the one? No. Not in a real way. A man is not going to love you with another man baby in your stomach. Not in a real way. Now, there are rumors that type of love making is said to be better. So some men, that may be a fantasy, maybe a notch in his belt. Now, if you're not currently pregnant, if you just talking about you met him while you was pregnant, now he done came back around, but the child already born and all that, then that might be a little different, but very rarely. Delana Houston, fitness mom, came in here. Fitness mom say, hey, I used to give $10 and $12 and $15 to ask these people questions. Hey, we got to keep a budget right now while we in this here 19. So, hey, Tony, here go 5. Fitness mom, I'm praying a blessing for you, because how you be looking out for people. How early do you expect a man to call every day? Nah, This is the type of question y'all ladies be asking me. Now I said a man ought to call you every day. Then this is why I be telling y'all. Y'all make my job hard. Now you want to know how early do he need to call? Listen, sister. As long as he call you, because he might sleep in, he might be working. A lot of times what players do now is that good morning beautiful, that hello beautiful, morning love. That's what players, because they know women understand, they know women think that means something. So that's what they gonna do. But as long as he calling you every day, it ain't got to be by 7 a.m. It ain't got to be by 10 a.m. If and a man who like you now, a man who really into you, he gonna text you when he wake up. And he gonna ask you, when can you talk? So if that's on your lunch break, if that's after work, if that's before bed, he want to get on your schedule if he's into you. And when he get on your schedule now, he want to hold you on that phone as long as he can keep you on that phone if he's into you. If that's 2 hours, he want that 2. If that's 30 minutes, he want that 30. You hear me? If he's really into you. And when he get your number, he gonna text you that same night if he into you. Hey, just checking to make sure you made it in safely. Thank you so much for the connection. Please let me know when maybe is a good time for us to get on the phone tomorrow. How to heal from an ex-baby daddy of 8 years. Pretty Black, you gonna that's a broad question. So you're gonna need to continue doing the work you're doing, watching these videos, and then add your books in there, add your courses in there, and add your coaching in there. Just add what you need to add until you start to get to the place to where you feel you learning and you growing. But that's a real, broad question, because it also depends on how long the relationship, how deep the relationship. Do y'all have children? Was it any, real crazy stuff going on? All of that goes into it. Question: how to remain open to dating after so much hurt in dating? You got to get the new knowledge. You got to start all the way over, and you got to get the knowledge. When you get the knowledge, it'll give you the confidence to move forward, because now you feel confident with being able to read and recognize red flags early. Talking for 4 weeks. Hey, y'all, got a few more minutes on here now. Talking for 4 weeks, every day, all day, since being quarantined. He hangs out with friends one day on the weekend, Saturday or Sunday, and doesn't call for a block of time. I feel like he is using me to pass time. No, if he talked to you for the last 4 weeks, every day, all day, he getting to know you. Something happening there now. He getting to know you now. How you gonna be able to tell if it's real or not is what's coming after this time. If he go to asking you for nasty pictures, okay. If he go to asking you for a business investment, for a loan, for some kind of money, now okay, that's totally different. But don't get caught up, Just as long as he ain't asking you for nothing, wow, then that's some. It could be something actually there. Hi, Tony. Do you think it's good to create a personal website, even if you don't have a clear business plan yet? It's good to buy your domain. You ain't got to create a whole website, but it's good. You could go to GoDaddy.com or Bluehost.com and just buy yourname.com. It's good to have. Got a couple more minutes. Let me see if I get one or two. He texts good morning every day. No phone calls. I'm okay with that because he's not my type, but I wanted to know what you think. I blocked him. So you asked about a man that ain't your type and you blocked him? Sheila, you taking up questions, okay? Come on now. Y'all got to do better. And the man don't call you? Come on now, Sheila. Y'all see how y'all are do me? Just have me just eating up the time. Sharice, are most single men spending quarantine with someone regardless of social distancing? To be honest with you, I don't know, because I don't know that many single men. But 9 out of 10 times, yes, because a man want him something to touch, especially if he's not single and abstinent or a virgin. Yeah, he want him something to touch. So in a lot of cases, yes, and I'm just hoping that he ain't coughing on her or she ain't coughing on him. But yeah, a lot of them trying to get somewhere, and to be honest with you, ain't nobody paying that social distance no attention. Cause I had to run out to get me old essential, and the streets look like Mardi Gras. I'm like, what the world? But I live in Florida, so you know our old raggedy governor took 90 years to tell people to stay home. So a lot of a man ain't gonna let no social distance keep him from them pancakes. Now listen to me. Last question, or that's a blessing. This is the last one. Oh, now look at Keely. Done popped in here. Blessed try. Have a blessed, great evening, Tony. You and your wife and children be blessed and safe. Good night. God bless you. Sabrina, I ain't even see y'all up there. I ain't see that. Before though, 777, God bless you. I ain't even see you up there. Forgive me. I was trying to get the people in the club free before 11. I ain't even see you up there. Before though, God bless you. Pour out in the light. Sabrina, a man's social media tells a different story. Immature screen name, shirtless pictures. Do we trust his online life or in person? Nope, trust him online. Trust him online. Because who he is online, that's who he is. You ain't showing immaturity and all of this here online and then you mature. You know, that's just like me trying to say I'm this and I'm this man. Then you go on my page, you see a bunch of memes with cursing. You see, you know, women on there slapping cheeks. You see me, you know, getting drunk. You see all of that. What you see online from a man, that's who he is. Can I be a health and fitness mentor on my mentor.life? Absolutely. When you sign up, you'll see like 100 different categories in health and wellness, or health and fitness coach and health and wellness. There are options on there. You get to choose 3 options. Can a relationship work if the ex-wife, Chris King, God bless you for that blessing. If the ex-wife, they have kids together, hates you? No, I didn't break them up. Yes, it can work. It can work. Yep, it can work. It just depends on how much he gives her. How much, you know, room and space he gives her in his life. Hey, I'm trying to make sure ain't nobody hit me with no buzzer beater. I think I got the last buzzer beater on the health and fitness. Hey, God bless y'all. I really appreciate it. Charmel Slaughter, did you was you at the top, or was you? Charmel say I didn't get. Charmel, put your question in there. I'll make it my last question. Cause I'm scrolling up, but I ain't see it. If you post your question don't sit there and wait for me. It keep going up, and it look like you just. I see your name here, but that's just a post. Well, I tried to find it, but I can't find it. Man, that's a lot of stuff in there. Let's Learn Inc. God bless you. Thank you for all you do. I took your coaching. Hey, God bless you. Yeah, they got this so low I can't see everything. Well, hey, God bless y'all. I appreciate you. I tried to find you. These questions, they go too fast, and you know, and it's so small, so I can't see everything. But tomorrow she just posted again, Joya. See everybody else and they mama still posting, so I can't see. Y'all got your grandma and your auntie in here posting too, so I'm scrolling. Okay, this is my last question. Wanted to know how to start dating after 27 years in a relationship. The way you start dating after 27 years in a relationship is with four coaching sessions. After 27 years, you got to hit the reset button all the way. Because think about this. It's like going to prison and spending 27 years. Imagine somebody who went to jail in 1993 and now they getting out. Now they getting out. If you went in 1993 and you get out in 2020, it's like you done stepped into the Jetsons. You remember that? You remember the Jetsons? You remember the show where they got the flying cars? That's what it's gonna feel like for you when you get back out here in this dating world. Because with all this social media, with all this different access, it done changed men mentality and changed men energy. So you got to start all over again and get to that place. Other than watching your videos and taking courses, what advice do you have for women in healing? Do the work, but it's take work. Watch other people videos, take other people courses, read the books. That's how you heal. Laying out in the sun, that ain't gonna heal you. You just praying, that ain't gonna heal you. The way you heal is to get new knowledge. That's why I say that. I ain't saying that trying to sell my courses. I'm saying that because what you went through in your life, you have a thought that you think this right here is love, but actually that's self-hate. You think this right here is love, but that's insecurity. So what you do by doing the work, when you watching the videos, you reading the books, you going to seminars, you going to courses, you going to retreats, you learning. So now you taking the old and you replacing it with the new knowledge. So now that you truly know what love is. So you have to be able to get new knowledge to replace the old that you thought you knew. And then when you get a new knowledge, now you're going to feel ready to move forward. What's the number one thing to do for single women at home alone? Hey, y'all, I got to go now. Stop posting these questions now. I got to go. Y'all know how my heart is. You post a question, I don't want to leave you hanging, but y'all stop posting these questions now. I have to turn the chat off on you. Let me turn the chat off. Number one thing to do for single women at home alone. Work on you. Build your business. Build your business. Now, I said I need to go. Y'all just gonna keep posting questions. Tony, at what point will visits with other parent need to be monitored or involve the court? Son's father is teaching son to be deceptive and hide the things and says he can have him around who he wants. You at that point. You at that point. Hey, I had turned chat off. God bless y'all. Remember, make sure if you send in a question or you put a question in the comments, I'll see it and eventually, and that's why I do my videos based on what you say. So when you watch a video, if you have a question, just put the question in the comments, and that's how I come up with my videos for the next day and so on. Thank y'all so much. God bless you, and we'll talk soon.